Hey guys, I've got almost all of my makeup on. I'm talking quiet because it's the morning. I'm getting ready for the day. My kids are still sleeping. But just shut the door all the way. So I've been wearing a cat eye a lot, a winged liner. I normally wear a winged liner a lot in the winter. I don't wear it as much in the summer. So I've been getting more questions on it, and one of my friends was like, do you have a tutorial? And I was looking through my older videos and I couldn't find a tutorial. I know I have one from when I first started my YouTube channel, but my technique has probably changed. I'm using different products. I always am learning new techniques and trying different things, so I definitely do it differently than I used to. I've also been doing this new little eyeshadow technique, and so that's why I've called this video an instant eye lift. That's why I love a winged liner, because I feel like it lifts my eye a little bit and extends it and just makes me look nice and awake and bright. And I've been doing an eyeshadow technique that also helps to just give a full lifted eye. So I have almost all of my makeup on. I have a sparkly highlighter all over my lid from lash to brow. And I filled in my eyebrows already. I'm using my Too Faced Christmas palette. This is the color that I put all over my lid. This eyeshadow palette is so old, but I love it. It's Too Faced. If you see one like this from Too Faced, like this holiday season, it's so fun to play around with. So many glittery eyeshadows. Anyways, so I have this one all over, and then I'm just going to use this one in my crease. So you can do this with any light color and like a medium taupe or brown or a medium purple or something that is like a medium shading color. Okay, this one, I just love that taupe though. So, and then I'm going to use this brush. This is the blending brush from Carol Baker Visage. Okay, I'll let you guys see that. This is my favorite crease brush. So for those of you who live near a Carol Baker Visage in Sarnia, I think they still have this brush. It's an excellent eyeshadow brush. And little fun story, I used to work at Carol Baker Visage a long time ago, and when I was there, when I bought my original brushes, I still have some of my original Carol Baker Visage brushes from when I first worked there. And my eyeliner brush that I'm going to use is from Carol Baker years and years ago. So I'm sure they have one similar to this now, but this brush is literally over 10 years old. All of my Carol Baker brushes are like very over 10 years old. So if you invest in brushes, they will last. And Carol Baker has excellent quality brushes. So I'm going to take my brush, I'm going to take that taupe color, and so what we want to do is create a lifted eye. So normally when I go through my crease with my shadow, I kind of bring it down in the corner, if you guys have watched any of my makeup tutorials, but you can see almost I have a natural shading that goes out to my tip of my eyebrow. Can you see that natural shadow through there? I'm going to enhance that. So I am going to start at the outer tip of my brow, and I'm just going to bring this up like this. So I'm creating that little swoop, and I want to bring it like that. I have a little cold, sorry, my nose is kind of running. Okay, so let's enhance that a little bit more. So we're going to bring that like a swoop. Okay, tip of the eyebrow out there, up like this. Okay, and you can see already how that just kind of lifts the eye up, because I don't really have a crease, right? So I'm creating that shadow and that crease above my actual crease to lift the eye. Whereas if I actually put the shadow in the socket, it gets lost a little bit. So you want to bring it up, which I normally do on the outer corner, but I round it down, and now I'm giving it that flick out. So we'll move over to the other side, and you can kind of see it, like I said, that natural shadow, and I'm just making it a little bit deeper. So we're really just leaving the highlighter visible right there. Guys, isn't makeup fun to just, this is why we gotta play around with it, right? So we just, and then bring it in. Okay, once I have my crease as dark as I would like it, I'm gonna go back and forth a couple more times. I'm just gonna look in my big mirror here. Sometimes I like to be able to see from a distance as well. Okay. Okay, I think that looks good. We're gonna finish this by just bringing this tip down. So we are gonna bring it down a little bit, but we're gonna keep this lifted shape. So just very softly, and I probably don't put as much shadow here. But I just softly close that triangle up. So you can see that shape, right? So I'm already kind of creating an outline for where my wing is going to go. So we're just kind of filling that all in right there. Okay, very pretty. We are lifted. Lift off. Okay, I'm taking the Stila smudge pot and my eyeliner brush from Carol Baker Visage, and we're just gonna dip in here. And I like to, a little technique is, because sometimes your bristles get a little crazy on your brushes, right? So I like to just roll it. I've drank too much coffee and haven't eaten yet, and I'm a little shaky. So I'm doing my best here. But I like to roll it in the product to contain your wild bristles, you know? Get them going in line here. Okay. That will do. So, a couple tips for your winged liner. I like to do it with my eyes open. I normally try to get above my mirror, so this will work right here where I am, but so we're gonna kind of, and you can see I have that shade right there. I've got that shadow. So that's gonna be my line where I'm gonna trace. Okay, guys? And I like to mark it out with my eyes open because my eyes are, right? So if I can have my eyes open, I can kind of see where my line's gonna go, and I wanna kind of try to work around those little smile lines that I have, right? Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm gonna kind of use my mirror a little bit for this one here. Make sure I get it. Okay, then I kind of look at them and say like, okay, they're pretty even, pretty good. This one looks like it's up on an angle a little bit more. This one not so much, but you know what? Once you put mascara on, like literally if you get really crazy with it, you're gonna wanna punch yourself in the face. So don't drive yourself nuts. Just keep going, and then what I do is, so we'll fully connect this right here. And then create like a little triangle. See? And then just go all the way across. And I kind of go back and forth to make sure. So I kind of go halfway up the wing to create that triangle in the corner of the eye. So I go about halfway up, and then I create that triangle and drag it across the lid. And really the best tip I can give you for winged liner is just like do it every day. It is a lot of practice. And I feel like even when I'm like, it's easier to do it on myself because I know my own eyes. But then when working on clients, everyone has different shapes. So I really take my time to look at people's eyes. How do they look when they're open? What kind of creasing do they have? Where do I need to apply the wing so that it's not going to get caught in a crease and look all like wonky? Okay. You can see this one's like a little bit thicker right here than this one, but I'm probably the only one. You gotta give yourself a little grace here. I'm probably the only one that would notice that. And when you play with it too much, that's when you're gonna get into trouble. So when I get to this point, I'm like, yep, looks good. I need some new mascara. I'm just using like a little Smashbox Extreme, no wait, X-rated mascara sampler that I had in my collection. So I'm just using this until I get to the store and get a new one. But this one's alright. Comment with your favorite mascaras down below. I love L'Oreal Voluminous, the classic one. That's my all-time favorite. So, you know, that's what I'm basing everything on. Okay, mascara's done. There we go. So, from far away, I feel like I have a very lifted eye. I'll give you guys the up close. That nice little bit of shading just kind of gives it a little lifted eye. Instant eye lift. Bright and fresh. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. If you have ideas for videos or want to see something like specific for holidays, comment below. I love hearing from you. I love hearing your ideas. I want to create content that you guys love as well, that I love. And my friend requested tips for applying wing liner. So there you go, Tara. Okay, I'll see you guys later.